It's time to get up and make your home a beautiful place to be. Brew the coffee, and while you're at it, make sure to add some protein. Your blood sugar will thank me. And by adding an egg yolk, you get a super creamy and frothy and decadent and wonderful warm drink in the morning, and who doesn't love that? So refuel, recharge, and get going. I've been experimenting for about the last week with getting myself ready for the day by throwing on a little bit of makeup and swapping the leggings that I slept in for another pair of leggings that I did not sleep in. It's not a whole lot, but the idea of getting myself ready seems to help motivate me to just get started with my day. And on a completely unrelated note, when I was younger, I used to watch QVC with my Nana, and they were always trying to sell anti-aging products. And the one thing that I took away from all of that is to always apply your products in an upward motion to avoid your skin sagging. And at 31 years of age, I still heed that tip, and perhaps I should be doing more than just moisturizer and upward strokes, but it'll have to do. But anyways, back to homemaking. Did you know that fresh eggs, as long as they are unwashed, can sit out on the counter for anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks and be completely fine? And if you're ever unsure, you can put your eggs in a bowl of water, and if they float, don't use them. If they sink to the bottom, you're just fine. I have found that a good, nourishing meal to start the day is honestly life-changing. And the difference I see in my kids is unreal. Improved attitudes, improved attention span, less fighting. Don't underestimate the power of good food. We said goodbye to convenience foods for breakfast a long time ago. We don't do cereals or Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels or anything carb heavy or sugar heavy. I know that can be tough to not have those convenience foods, but honestly, it's so worth it. And something that I have found to be helpful are make-ahead breakfasts like this one here. It's called a Dutch baby or a German pancake or the walls of Jericho, whatever you would know it by. It's easily made ahead of time, and you can warm it up in the morning. I'll include the recipe in the description below. It is a staple in our home for breakfast. Gather your family around the oven door for when you open it to reveal its 5 seconds of glory. It has these beautiful puffed walls of eggs that will fall very quickly. That's why I've heard it called the walls of Jericho. The walls came tumbling down. You can serve it with some powdered sugar sprinkled on top, some maple syrup, or just plain. I like to serve it with fruit and some sort of meat for extra protein. And let's be real, this is not how I actually serve it to my kids. This is more like it.
Is it good?
Yeah, honey, you love that.
The title of Homemaker is one of great importance and abundantly impactful. Although the world would have you think otherwise, we are often overlooked, and at times it feels we are completely forgotten. But friends, you are doing good work. Those who gather within the home you've made are watching and listening, learning, and hopefully being loved well by us. Within those 4 walls is a gift we get to take care of. Little eyes are always watching and waiting and wondering, what is Mama gonna do now? Friends, the list is long. Mama has a lot of stuff to do. Making wholesome food for my family, doing the laundry, scrubbing dishes, homeschooling my children. putting toys away for the umpteenth time, vacuuming the floors and trying to pry the hardened Play-Doh out of the carpet, tending to the garden, preserving the harvest, feeding the chickens, arranging flowers to put on the kitchen table because it's absolutely necessary, baking the bread, reading my Bible. This is just the short list. And I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you do it all? Do you want to know a secret? I don't. I've learned to prioritize and realize in certain seasons, priorities change, and I have to adjust accordingly. Sometimes the house stays messy and the dryer becomes the wardrobe we choose our outfits from. Sometimes we order food in for more than one meal a day. We all have 24 hours in each day. We just have to learn how to use them wisely. You go put shoes on. Yeah. No, Mommy's taking them off. No, thank you. That's very nice, but no, thank you. No. Keep them there. No, you keep them down. No, thank you.
Ready? Ready? Drink a lot of ice cream for them, and then
On to outside chores. We are in fall now, and the garden has taken a back seat, but we still have chickens that need attending to. We have 12, a whole bunch of different breeds, and if you are considering maybe starting your journey towards homesteading, chickens are a great way to start. They're super easy to take care of. They are really funny to watch, and they honestly just bring us all so much joy. And I mean, colored eggs, come on. Eleanor has a favorite chicken of hers named Petunia, and they are the best of friends. They frolic around the yard together, and it is just a really precious thing to see her grow up with. Now, getting back to that whole we only have 24 hours in a day and we have to use them wisely, there is one thing that I do my best to set out and do every day, and that is to steward well all that I have been given. I personally believe that small everyday things can be an act of worship, and that there isn't a task too mundane that God's glory can't be seen through it. You know, we are the gatekeepers of our homes, and the tone that we set impacts all of those around us. And I want to cultivate warmth and a joy-filled home, a place of retreat, providing peace for my husband when he comes home from working out in the tumult of this world. I want everyone who enters this home to know that love and happiness live here. Do they smell good?
yeah.
I do love creating a beautiful space, at least beautiful to me. My taste is a little bit eclectic. There's a lot of different styles happening in my house, but I try not to get wrapped up in what is trending. You know, all of the beige and the cream and the farmhouse and the cottage core, all of those are great, and I like a lot of those aspects. It doesn't have to be a certain way to be beautiful. It doesn't have to be perfect by the world's standard. Your home is what you make it. And if you love it, that's all that matters. So be encouraged. encouraged homemakers. You have the best, hardest, most rewarding, beautiful, and important job. And you can do it.
With all his might, now Blue and the dump were both stuck tight. Pow, 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 cried the little blue truck.
I know these days can seem long, and be completely exhausting and overstimulating, but the years are short, and you're doing important work. So, let's get to it, and let's make these homes beautiful places to be.